It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, our draw features two from the AFC, between the Miami Dolphins and the Los Angeles Chargers. On one sideline, look at the head coach of the Dolphins. This guy's losers their last game, hoping to reverse that here. Across the field, head coach of the Chargers, Jim Harbaugh. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. Initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest that ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game the wins are typically built off of.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
A play fake. Now Herbert's a throw. That one's complete, right side. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. So here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the 1 touchdown. Tracy cranks up that impressive knob today.
And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Oh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. It's on target to Williams. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. We've set it down from 37.
And the Dolphins first down.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Amos on the coverage.
Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
First down, Miami.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
That is exactly why you rally to the football. Not throw one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line. But this
pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin. Because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. That's caught at the 25. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. It's Nix out of the pistol. Throwing the out route complete. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Number 7. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins will jump back to a 7-0 lead.
Chargers, nothing.
Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. First and 10. Here's Herbert. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Intended for number 87.
Still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Hampton trying the left side. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
He has it at the 13. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. And they sure looked clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo, while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right, we talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Out. 4th down.
Starts his return from the 23. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Complete out to the right. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
86. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Herbert now off the play fake. And back-to-back passes passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. They lost the football. And it looks like the Dolphins have it.
Third down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. He loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing fourth down, they're off the field completely.
The Miami offense headed out there now. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 13-0 lead.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Chargers, nothing.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. Here's Hampton, open the drive. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Play action now for Herbert. Finds his fullback. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
At the 41-yard line.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards, too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
He dodged the tackle into enemy territory and a yard at most from the first. That brings up 3rd down.
A gain of 12 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Right in the sneak, it's Herbert. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2. And the Chargers.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
It's caught. This is Lad McConkey. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Herbert, kick out wide, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
To number 87. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down now. They need 7. To throw, Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 18. That's another.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right.
First down. First down and goal to go.
They'll run with Hampton. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Call it 4 yards from there, partner, and still some ground ahead. Second and goal coming up. The first carry here for the rookie from the U. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Third and goal. Here's Herbert. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Webb McConkey with a touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers took the lead in half. It's down to 7. Narvison has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Nix from the gun. Quick slant, that's Williams. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. And gain 11 on that play. And that is a Dolphins first down. New set of downs for him. Starts at the 38. On first down, it's Nix. Caught by his back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to SoFi right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. Third time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message could be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Air it out on 3rd. Lofts it deep right side. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16.
It's a gain of 35. First down, Miami.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Long back gets the handoff. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Dolphins take a 13-point lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
Chargers 7.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Hampton gets it from the pistol. What a hit! And the ball's loose! And the Dolphins pick it up. And Miami returns this to the end zone. Touchdown! The Dolphins grow their lead off the turnover. Step one is just making the hit, Brock. Step two, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step three, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy.
Yep.
A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
Chargers 7.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. This return starts at the 5. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. L.A. bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Hampton gets the handoff. Cuts it to the right sideline. Breaks through and breaks away. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
65 yards is the gain on the play. And the Chargers, first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
A quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. That's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
On comes Braden Narveson to try this field goal. A very short kick here from the right half. Narveson able to knock it through. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Has this at the 6. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Dolphins send a running back to Devon Achane getting back to work. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. With a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Nix. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
A gain of 12. And the Dolphins.
Here's Achane from the pistol. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
Tackled back at the 33.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Jartavius Martin there defensively.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Here's a screen for Achane. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Another punt coming up. Bryce Barrier to do the honors again. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
It's Hampton on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job one.
Short pass brought in. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Looking to his fullback now. And this one does not go far.
Complete to number 3.
2nd down now. 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Herbert from the gun.
33-yard line.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd.
Herbert down to throw on 3rd. It is caught left side. And he'll get it up to the 44. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard
Shotgun
line.
give to Hampton. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Finds him over the middle. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying.
The Dolphins take over.
Miami set to take over once again on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Next, quick out wide, complete. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Miami.
1st down, Dolphins.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
With Achane here out of the gun. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Nick Snad to throw. Pocket isn't holding it up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I've got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? 3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down. lead, they hand it to H.A. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's 3rd down and 3 yards.
Now Nick's on 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. Nick's is hit, he lost that football. And the Chargers think they have it, and they do! New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing on first is Herbert. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. A quick slant. Here's McConkey. It's a race down the right side. And they are all the way into that red zone. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
And the Chargers.
Herbert now off the play fake. McConkey's got it again. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 3 now. A play fake. Now Herbert's a throw. Off caught by his back. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Extra DB out there for the Fins. 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. It's Herbert once more. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Narvison able to knock it through. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
Hey, facing the deficit, it's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room. They will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
Narvison has it all set up for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And they steal it back on the return. And he's going to take it back for the LA touchdown. The Chargers could make it a 1-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. That is the type of hit Brock delivered precisely to separate him from the football. And good luck to anybody trying to hold on through that.
And if you get a fumble on a return, a lot of times with how the personnel is displaced in position, you could find a lane for an immediate return. And sometimes, well, that open space even extends the whole way to the end zone for 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers get it back to within 1 score. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Fielded at the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And up by 8, not expecting them to get too aggressive with so little time remaining. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Nick's from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd down now, they need 7. To throw, here's Nix. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped Gronk, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
And 7 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
It's fielded at the 14. And his return's going to leave him enough time for 2, maybe even 3 plays before the half. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Through the 45. Omari on Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers earn the chance to tie before halftime.
You saw me chocolate. You know I love celebrating that run. You know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. If they just get to celebrate, they love explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And this drive will start inside the 25. Probably looking at a final snap and a half here on first down. Here's a look for Nix. So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first 2 quarters. As we throw to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on Carolina. And this is the Panthers wideout. You want instant offense? Try this one on for size. He makes the catch, and then watch him go. And do you believe this? It's a 93-yard catch and run for the touchdown. From there, let's go up to the Pacific Northwest, Seattle. Let's look in on the Seahawks as they play host to the LA Rams. And it's the Rams quarterback. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Rams improve to 4-2 on the year with another win. Lastly, let's go out to Santa Clara. The 49ers taking on the Buffalo Bills. And this is touchdown. The 49ers win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. And with that, a look now at the rest of the action around the NFL here in week number 6. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And he's found the end zone as a receiver this season. You can see he's top 5 right now among NFL running backs in receiving touchdowns. Second half begins with a run by Achane. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who gotta have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it. Because you gotta line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
That's 6. This is 3rd and 5.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's
Shotgun snap to Nix. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
It's now.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he's been getting all of it every time out. guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. All they're scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Running it with Hampton. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Stop it right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Herbert back to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 10.
Here he goes, third and long. That one's good to McConkey. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Herbert throwing again. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he gets this forward to the 19.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Now Herbert again.
19 yards.
Has him on the quick hit, and they get this down to the 7-yard line. Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
But he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Herbert from the gun. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Third and goal. Here's Herbert. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
Narvison has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a pickup of 26. And it's going to be first down Miami. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. With the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. They're going to wind up losing yards on this play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down. It's still a very good game. They picked up 12, third and short. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line, no gain. So first down from the 41. Handoff running left. It's Achane. Still has some space inside the 35. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he just sucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
It's Achane on the inside give. And he's going to salvage a couple by bouncing this outside, but that's it. So it's a gain of 2.
He was taken down.
3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
And it's 3rd down.
I'll air it out on 3rd. This is caught near the pylon. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Another for Achane. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
3rd and goal. Here's Nix. Here's a screen for Achane. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Trying for it, it's Achane. And they stop it. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Here's Hampton, open the drive. He's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And the Chargers, 1st down.
A new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Moving left side. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's a gain of 3. Now
putting a receiver in motion. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. He's got a man left. He is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
The 46-yard line.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
It's now third down and 9
Third and long. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. The Dolphins and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. Still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 8-yard line.
Chan again. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On third down, here's Nix. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
To Savion Williams. 3 plays and...
On now comes their punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Collects this at the 32. And a nice strong effort there on that return to take us to the end of this quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Hampton gets the handoff. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Forced to the ground and incomplete. It's now third down and 9.
On third down, Herbert. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Here's Chan up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. That's incomplete left side. After that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Trey Amos on the coverage.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Let's see what he can do on the return. And it ends up a good return for him. Out past their own 40. The Chargers and Omari on Hampton out there on offense once again. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. On the counter, it's Hampton. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Chargers, first down.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Cut out left. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Second and 1.
Hampton now at the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. That's good for a couple of yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to Hampton. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up second.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd.
Trying to sneak, it's Herbert. Well, loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line, no gain.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another.
Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
That's Harris on the right side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
4 yards on the
Shotgun snap to Herbert. In the hands of Harris on the slant. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Chargers.
Now Herbert to throw. Throw is caught. That play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun deal to Hampton. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd, it's Herbert. Makes the catch. And before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
State, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Miami offense headed out there now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First call here coming from the shotgun. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Designed run. Here's Nix. Rolling into enemy territory. So 20 yards on that play. That means the Dolphins first down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Dolphins first down.
Here's a handoff for A-Chain. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Big strike here to Williams. And he He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can...
Ball on defense, talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring the guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
They find 7 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Trying to run it in. H.A. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal. At the Chargers' 4-yard line.
Trying again with H.A. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins down by only 2 in the fourth. Devon Achane with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Dolphins.
He's going to try and throw for it. And he brings it in. They go for 2 and the tie, and it works out. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Play action now for Herbert. Pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offense is set. This is second and 2.
Second and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it over the 38-yard line before going down.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Herbert now. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Back to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up a third down and 10 yards
to throw.
To go.
This is hauled in by Harris. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As they'll need to decide what to do on this second down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up third down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Looking to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers jump in front late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Case, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplish their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Going after up and good line Arbison. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Dolphins 36.
Arbison has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, they can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Down at the 31. A gain of 2. Brings up
They'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And
Now to
it's
throw.
third down.
So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up fourth down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Amos on the coverage.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He finds Johnston. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line.
Johnston. A 28-yard gain. First down, Miami.
And we're down to 31 seconds after he clocks it. With half a minute left, here comes 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Third down. And 10 yards to go.
Here he is to throw. That's caught for the first. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play.
And the Dolphins
On first down, it's Nix. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot.
Nix's pass.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Out of the end zone. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21.
They'll throw again. Nix trying to push deep downfield. And he sails that one over the end zone. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
It's third down. And 10 yards to go.
Throwing now. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision.
And they get home and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that can just about put a bow on this one.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.